Dr. Boca, can we normalize that packing an entire house while still working full-time is ambitious?
Ambitious is one word, unrealistic maybe another.
Exactly. If you're juggling kids, work, life, and now a full move, something has to give, preferably not your sanity.
This is where STG Concierge Moving and Organizing is particularly helpful. They manage full home packing and logistics with organization and foresight.
They label everything. They track everything. They are basically the calm clipboard energy you wish you had.
And when details are all handled competently, stress decreases so we don't find ourselves emotionally binge eating and sobbing like a child in the corner.
So if you're staring at a calendar thinking, how are we going to do this? Go to www.stgconcierge.com and at least see what real support looks like. You don't have to muscle through every life transition alone.
What do you get when the audacious and the therapist collide? A crash course in unpolished therapy. Rachel Silver-Cohen and Dr. Boca aren't afraid to spin out of control, tackling all the tough talk. Their weekly sesh meets at the corner of audacity and advice, where their wheels and yours get turned upside down.
Dr. Boca.
What? What's going on?
Well, let's go back a couple episodes ago. Okay, we are unpolished, but we do keep our promises, right? Right?
I don't even know what to make of this. Okay. Where are you?
Okay, so I am in the closet with the Curated Closet. Remember Tracy?
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Dr. Boca. Owner
oh my
of the
goodness.
Curated Closet. We are going behind the scenes. This is hardly an episode of Cribs, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is the unpolished version of Cribs. We are in my little inch by inch closet here that is an unpolished mess, but we did promise, and when we make a promise, we do stick to it. We are in my closet with the one and only Tracy Blitz from the Curated Closet in East Boca, the high-end consignment shop that we just love to shop at. I love to shop at. I have not co-signed the idea of getting rid of my stuff, but here we are today. There's a first for everything.
Oh my gosh. So you guys are, to our listeners who are not watching, you are literally in your closet, and Tracy from the Curated Closet is going to help you go through. All I see is just like clothes with feathers and sparkles and colors. And she's going to go through this now with us to help us figure out what you should keep and what you shouldn't. And I, just for the record, had so much fun at the store. And I'm a little annoyed with both of you that you did not invite me to join you in the closet, because I cannot even imagine, because I kind of like, I'm sorry, Tracy, I know you probably want to take some of Rachel's stuff and consign it, but there may be one step between that. We might be in competition because I might want some of Rachel's hand-me-downs.
Well, and you can come and you can take it off of my hands, which will then be off of Tracy's hands, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I want to tell you, even if I invited you, let's call it what it is, Dr. Boca. I said, this is not an episode of Cribs. I don't know if the three of us could even fit in this closet. So we're going to do the best we can before I have a full-blown like menopausal hot flash.
Okay.
I think we get to it before I actually chicken out. And
okay.
say, no way, Jose, I'm keeping everything.
Okay. Do I get a vote?
What?
Do I get a vote, or is only Tracy the like
Well,
connoisseur,
no,
the connoisseur
you
here?
definitely get a vote, but because we are by the book, and in keeping with being by the book, even though we're unpolished, I just, again, and we want to make sure that we're doing this on the up and up. The way that we always want to protect Dr. Boca's license, remember, even though I'm going to need some real therapy after getting rid of my closet, we want to protect her license. This isn't real therapy, but for the purposes of the Curated Closet, Tracy did already have me sign her contract, because for those of you listening and watching, when you do consign, whether you are brave enough to pack up your stuff on your own and bring it down to Tracy's store, or if she comes to see you and makes a house call, there is a format and there is a contract. You do have to read through it and sign it. It's a very well-oiled machine. Rest assured, my hands was shaking, but we're here to tell the tale. We got that part done. And now I know I'm procrastinating. Let's just get to it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Dr. Boca, chime in when you wish.
Yeah.
I might need some, CPR.
So I have a question. Tracy,
Okay.
is there a strategy, or is this like, because I'm having a little anxiety just looking at the chaos, do you have a strategy that you recommend for people?
So typically, I always ask consigners to go through ahead of time what they are willing to part with, where there's not really any kind of
Emotional
attachment. However, Rachel was like, I need your help.
Yeah, I didn't do that part, by the way. I failed the test on that one.
Shocker.
So, my whole thing is like, if you've not worn it in 2 years, if you've not worn it in 3 years, and if you've not worn it in 6 years, you're not wearing it. And if it's a new and like new condition, and I feel that it is on trend or vintage or resaleable, I'm going to take it. And you're going to make money for all these things that you don't wear and buy something fabulous.
For the purposes of just team spirit, I'm going to go with you on this. I will say, and Dr. Boca can attest to this, when you said if you haven't worn it in a year, 2 years, 6 years, for the last 6 years plus, I mean, I'm home so much clearly I didn't even dress for the occasion today. And so that's where we may have to kind of color outside of the lines.
Yeah.
There might be some things that you're the boss and I'm going to do what you say, but for argument's sake, your rule of thumb stands. For me, I don't know. Let's get going and we'll see how we do.
They're accepted.
Okay.
Rule.
All right. So I'm going to let you lead until I do what I do best, which is completely negate your leading, and I take the lead, but go.
Okay. So I want to talk about this crinoline skirt.
Okay.
Because we've had a few in our store and they flew out. They just flew out.
Okay.
So,
Really?
yes. With t-shirts, with button-down blouses, with sneakers,
Okay.
with heels, with tanks. Yes.
Okay, so from the therapy standpoint, I will say, so this one, which since we're talking about tulle, I might as well tell you, 1 is good, maybe 2 is even better. This one's a little shorter. Ask me how many times I've worn this, and I will tell you it rhymes with none, okay? Or actually, it rhymes with done, because I've worn it none times, but I had to have it, okay? Now, as you say, people are looking for it. They wear it with t-shirts or long dress shirts and sneakers. Now I feel it like, oh my God, I'm going to give it to you, and then I'm going to want to wear it. But
you're not going to wear it.
Okay, well, goodbye.
If you've not worn it, you're not going to wear it.
Okay.
And you're not going to wear this.
I wore this one time.
You wore once.
And this I don't think I will wear.
Okay.
So, all right. So effective immediately, goodbye to the 2 tulle skirts.
Okay.
Congratulations. That's 2 down. Good job, Rach.
Thank you.
I felt like
I have my big IKEA bags, which I left in the entrance of your apartment. So
I feel like
we're not getting rid of because this is a great pencil skirt.
Okay. And
I
here's
feel
Rachel. Yes, love.
I feel like you were channeling your inner Sarah Jessica Parker with that skirt. Was that the era of where you got it?
Yes. And it just so happens that I never wore the black one, but the pink one I wore because I was channeling my inner SJP, and I wore it not even for real. I wore it to a costume party that was a Sex and the City costume party. And by the way, I was a great Carrie Bradshaw, but that at least I feel like I've matured enough to be honest to say I probably won't wear it again. So I want someone else to enjoy it, and what is now no longer mine, hopefully will be in the eyes of the beholder on the next body that wears it.
Yeah.
So goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. So I know you have your eye on something, and we need to talk about it, right?
I am dying over this.
Okay. So Dr. Boca, we need therapy on this one too, because what I will tell you about this one, okay? So the tag is still on it, okay?
What can you define what that is for our listeners?
Would you like to do that, Tracy, or would you like?
Sure.
Okay, you go ahead.
This is a BCBG Max Azria
Gown.
full length gown. It's
short in the front, long in the back.
Pink. Yep, short in the front, long in the back, with
feathery
embellished tinsel. Yes, and it's
a moment.
So fun and a moment. Yes. She never wore it.
Never wore it. But the backstory, and this is, I think, where the emotion meets the reality. Okay. This is where the audacious and the advice kind of collide here that talk me off a ledge. When I saw this, I didn't see it in person, of course, because I live under a rock. I saw it online, and there was just something about it that I had to own it. Now, where was I going in it? I have no idea, because clearly the tag is still on and I never wore it. I guess it's sort of like when, you know me, Dr. Boca, I'm always relating things to food. My stomach or my eyes, I guess, were bigger than my appetite in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Am I keeping or am I sweeping?
I mean, if you have not worn it,
Mm-hmm.
do you have a formal or semi-formal event that you have in the next year?
I do not, unfortunately. But what if I do? What if something comes up tomorrow? That
You go to her store.
Dress that you're going to go to.
Well, Dr. Boca, help.
No, you're going to get rid of it.
I think that it's prom season.
Yeah. Okay.
I think there's lots of formals locally
Okay.
with the sororities and the
Okay.
colleges.
Mhm. Yeah.
There's tons of bat mitzvahs,
Okay.
you know, and weddings.
Okay.
I actually had an adorable bride and her twin sister come in looking for
Something
a
like
pink bridesmaid's dress.
Okay, so and then for the listeners too, this is actually a question that I would have even if it was in my closet and I wasn't dripping sweat. The fact that there's something like this that the tag is on, does it make it more desirable for your buyer if the tag is on it versus it's been worn?
I think that people are like, oh my gosh, this is brand new and
Okay.
never worn. So,
Right.
yes, but no.
Okay.
People come in and no matter what, if they're looking for something and they love it, they're going to buy it.
All right, so DB.
I'm like, we're parting ways with that.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. I love you. I mean, I held on to you as long as I could. It's like Snuffleupagus. If Snuffleupagus had a twin sister, that's what the fur reminds me of.
Oh, goodness.
This dress.
All right, let's talk about this. So this I'm not as emotionally attached, except I do need therapy because I don't know who I think I am. I know about this. May I explain this and just
Absolutely.
get the shame out of the way?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not as emotionally attached to this from the I'm going to wear it standpoint. I'm
Okay.
emotional about it because I'm so angry at myself that I do not know who I think I am, other than the fact that maybe I was channeling Elvira when I thought to buy it. This dress, okay, another brilliant idea of mine. The tags are still on. Nicole Miller, I'm embarrassed to tell you how much the MSRP is. Let's just say there's 4 columns before the decimal point, and we'll leave it.
Rachel!
I know, honestly, I hope my mother is not watching this. That all being said, this is a Nicole Miller. If you're going to Elvira's funeral or the Munsters were having a class reunion, maybe. But Tracy, you tell me. I mean, is the expense aside, is somebody wearing this?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dr. Boca,
Absolutely.
say goodbye, because I barely said hello to it other than saying goodbye to my checkbook when I must have had a momentary lapse of confusion.
Yeah, like the psychologist in me is kind of like, what error were we in? What were we feeling emotionally that we bought this?
Therapy. So I actually had a similar dress
Okay.
that I had a woman come in and buy it in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
It was black knit
Uh-huh.
and there was lace.
Wait, this is
So
sheer.
it's sheer on the bottom. It's gorgeous. And first of all, everybody loves black dresses. No matter what, at the end of the day, black you feel most confident in.
Okay.
It's the sheer arms with the
Mhm.
knitting and all of the beading. It's
Okay.
beautiful. It's brand new.
All right, goodbye.
And somebody's going to take it.
Goodbye.
Well, I just want to share with
Yeah.
you. I leave you your hangers.
Oh, great. All right. I love my hanger, so thank you for that. All right. Goodbye, Nicole Miller. It's been nice knowing you.
Bye.
Speaking of,
Adios.
I mean, I have plenty of black and we'll get to it, but just to kind of mix it up, you said something about your brides, and I do want to share a little personal unpolishedness. This is something I want to talk about, okay? Because this dress, okay, and I may get emotional, and I may not let you
Do you want me
take
to hold
this,
it?
okay? This dress is an Escada A-line, one of my, I mean, besides my children, this is my next baby that I'm just
This
in
is
love with.
stunning, and
okay?
I wouldn't let you consign it.
Okay, you know, that makes me so happy that you're saying that, because when I bought this for my sons, and again, this is going back to your point about 6 years or whatnot. This dress I wore one time for my son's bar mitzvah service. I literally felt like a princess in it. It was elegant. It made me feel like a lady. I felt bridey, if you will. And I thought to myself in my mind that somewhere down the road, if I were to ever get remarried, I envisioned myself, Dr. Boca, like being in like the rabbi's study, or back to the SJP thing. If I was in, you know, at the library in New York City or town hall or whatever, wouldn't it be magnificent? And I was hoping you would say, Rachel, hold on to it.
Yes.
So Tracy,
yes.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Because the psychologist in me is sitting here saying, Rach, if this is how you feel about this dress, why then were you not trusting your own feelings about this? You have this emotional connection that's clearly going to bring you to tears. You have a vision for it in the future. Why would it matter what Tracy thought or didn't think?
Well, that's a good question for me to think about. But if I compare it to some of the, like, not necessarily the tulle or the black Elvira, but the Snuffleupagus' sister dress, that I did have an emotional connection to, but I guess I was more willing to let go of it. This, I don't know, maybe just from this therapies, maybe I just needed the validation, either that, yes, Rachel, one day, you know, maybe you will be a bride, or to Tracy's point, you're right, it is a magnificent dress from the fashion standpoint. It's never going out of style. Hold on to it for when you need it. So maybe a little bit of both. I don't know.
Okay. So where I'm coming from is, this is a classic investment piece. This will stand the test of time.
Okay.
And if you ever envision wearing this again, I would never take that from you.
Okay.
So there might be some other emotional attachments that I might find a little bit silly.
I have one that I am a little bit of attached to, but you may find silly. And if you do, now that we're in this kind of mode, I guess I'm a little bit more willing to part ways.
Okay.
Where is it? It's a black. Hold on. Let me find it, ladies and gentlemen.
Could it be this one?
Well, we can talk about this. It's not, but this one, I think I'm ready to part ways. This is an Alexis dress that I got. Again, I guess I'm into this, like short in the front and long in the back, but there was a lot of fun things you can do. I pulled it up once, and it has this, we're Unpolished, so I can say it, but like this ribbing here, I felt like it was sort of like, my friends and I would joke, like, is this like the opening of a vagina? I don't know, but I got my money's worth. It's corseted in the front here. What do you think, Tracy?
It's beautiful.
Think that this is sellable?
I mean, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. If it's something that you've gotten your money's worth and it's in stunning condition, I think that you should go find something new and black and fun.
All right. So take this and I'll take this back.
Perfect.
There's another dress though, that, and I'm looking for specifically that when you said fun and whatever, it rang a bell to me. And I want to see that
I wish our listeners and our viewers could see this as she's ransacking her closet.
This is Stella McCartney. I wore this one time. Okay. It was, I loved it. We're ready for this, guys? Pockets.
Pockets. Wow.
I mean, that was the selling point to me. The top is sheer. It in terms of like form fitting, it is not. I think the sex appeal about it is that it's kind of like reads a little like Vera Wang-ish here, but I wore it one time. I mean, have I worn it in 6 years? No, I have not. But am I being a label whore? Like, no, but it's Stella McCartney. I paid a lot of money. I might love it again. Maybe I downplay it with the jean jacket. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so this is a great situation because if there's a chance that you think that you're going to wear this again and you're not ready to part with it, then keep it.
There's a chance.
However, if in 6 months you're like, Tracy, I've not worn it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Give me a call and we'll consign it.
Are you okay with that, DB? If I maybe hold on to this?
If you're not sure about it, right? And it I would hold on to it until
All
you
right.
are sure, whether it's a test of time. And I love that, Tracy, that you were like, if you haven't worn it in 6 months, like we should have a test of time where we don't hold on to it forever.
All right. I'm
But if
on a
you're
roll now.
And
Let's
if
put
it
that
needs to be a year, it's a year.
This was, you know, I have a twin brother, so I am calling these two dresses my silver twin power, because they're the exact same dress that I loved. One in black, because how do you not have a great black leather dress, and one in pink, because how do you not have the same dress for a different season? Will I wear them again? Maybe. Have I worn them? No. You tell me. Do I keep one and sweep one? What are your thoughts? They are in perfect condition. What do you think? And look, the back is kind of netting.
Yeah.
And the front and these dip and it.
So
What do you think?
I think if you can part with one of them,
Okay.
you should.
Which one would you part with?
So, I mean, because it's spring and summer, I would probably part with this one.
Okay.
Because you're always going to go to black.
Okay. So let's
Yep.
get rid of it. Say goodbye to the pink lady. I did love
Great.
her. I wore her. This, when I think of it, like the memory, I just want to hold on to the memory for a moment, because I wore this to one of my dearest friends' daytime New York City luncheon weddings for a very small group of important people. And it just brings back the memory. The event was more notable than the dress, I think. And maybe that's my answer right there. Like, goodbye.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep,
Okay,
there
goodbye.
you go.
I'll hold on to
Rachel, I want to tell you that I'm really, really impressed.
Yes.
You've really only so far held on to 2 things.
Walter Baker. This, you tell me. I mean, is this like dated already, or
No, somebody just consigned a very similar dress,
Okay.
all ivory,
Uh-huh.
the same style. This
Okay.
is a classic,
Right.
you know, the look.
Okay.
But if you're like, I haven't worn it, I'm not going to wear it, I think you should consign it.
Well, I have worn it in the last year,
Okay.
only because I actually got it within the last 2 years.
Okay.
And now I feel like I'm having a little bit of FOMO that I don't want to be out of style. This is still something that's in. I
classic.
like the colors. I like it. Could go winter. It could go summer. We live in Florida.
Then keep
Then
it.
maybe I should keep
You
it.
should keep it.
Okay. I'm going to keep this one.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what you do is we have a revisit
Okay.
in like 6 months to
Okay.
a year.
I'm going to now start pulling. I wore this one time only. There's a sash in there.
What is that?
That I know I'm never wearing
Never
again.
wearing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Rachel, what was that?
This was a dress, another, remember that bar mitzvah circuit thing? I wore it to
Mhm.
my other son's bar mitzvah, which was like a fake bar mitzvah because it was during COVID. So
Wow.
it was, a long sleeve, V-neck. There's a set. I literally wore it one time. It's in perfect condition.
It's in perfect condition.
Yeah. I'm not wearing it again. That I know. It's a great color too.
It's
That
beautiful.
royal blue.
Somebody else is going
So,
to.
so Rach, I mean, not to start any drama here, but does that mean that was like not your favorite kids? Because you've kept the bar mitzvah dress from the other kids. Just putting that out there.
Okay, thank you. We'll have to revisit that in real therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, this is not real therapy. That's something we'll take up in real therapy. End of discussion. Since we're on
Duly
blues,
noted.
this was another Rachel Silver-Cohen production because I saw it. I had to have it. Okay. Again, another one of these, short in the front, long in the back. This is Cynthia Rowley. The envision I had for this was to wear it with a white bodysuit and a white oversized like men's button down with the sleeves rolled up. And I did. So the first thing I'm thinking of is I wore the look that I thought I had made up in my head. Whether it landed as well, I'm not sure, because I was so excited about it. I don't even think I really looked at myself because I was traveling. I didn't have another option. I was just going to roll with the punches. But now I feel like, sometimes even if you're making a dish in your kitchen, the first time you do it, it doesn't come out great, but you're like, you know what? Now I know the secret sauce. I think I know how to fix it next time. So as much as I feel like you would say this is sellable, I think
It's
I might
definitely
want
sellable,
to
but
keep it.
it's also like,
Is that a classic?
it's not a classic because of the high low,
Okay.
but it's very simple
Okay.
and straightforward. And there's
Okay.
a lot of different things that you can do with this.
Okay.
So if you are not ready to part with it,
Okay.
I understand that. And
Okay.
I think that you can get use out of this.
All right, then I'm going to keep this one because this is like again, it's not a full blown child, but it's maybe something I am willing to babysit here and there. And I don't know that I want to part with that too quickly.
Okay.
All right, let's fly through some of this. This I thought would be a classic. It doesn't fit. But it's in impeccable condition, and I just think it's taking up space in the closet.
So animal print is
Okay.
like the black. It's another black, and it's always in style.
Okay.
It never goes out of style.
So am I keeping or you're no?
You're not going to wear
I'm
it,
not
but
gonna
I'm
wear it.
saying that it's saleable.
Oh, so okay.
Yes.
Let's get rid of it. Let's
Yeah.
get rid of it. It doesn't fit me the right way. I've tried to make it work because I do love it. So I can appreciate that you're
Yeah.
saying this is another like black skirt that I kind of forgot I had, for being honest. I don't know that I want to part with it. It's in good condition and I feel like I could wear it seasonally, like all year round.
Yes, but I'm just want to double check. Like, this is a great piece to have in your wardrobe.
Okay.
And if you're going to wear it, awesome. If you're not going to wear it, then I would part with it.
Okay.
But so let's keep going
Okay.
and see. But I think that if you are going to wear this, it's a great staple to have.
Okay. You guys promise you won't laugh, but I guess you can. Okay. This is Liz Lang. Okay. This was a maternity dress
Oh
that
my
I
gosh.
wore to absolute death when I was pregnant. Now, my kids are 18 and 20, but that's not the part you should be laughing and not laughing about. The part that I don't want you to laugh about is that because of the fabric and because of how impeccable it was made, I have worn it non-pregnant to events.
That's amazing.
What are your
That's awesome.
Beautiful, classic black dress.
I've worn it to death. I have the kids to show for it. I think I'm ready to part with it.
Amazing.
Okay. Goodbye.
Good job.
You wore this when you were pregnant?
Well, it's a Liz Lang. I don't even think that she's in business anymore. But she had a maternity line. And yes, it's because feel it. Look at how stretchy it is. But 20 years later, it is in beautiful condition. And talk about memories. I've had some phenomenal memories in that dress. And I really, and because
like it's brand new.
Because it's maternity fabric too. And it was so fancy and it held up. It also, it's like literally wearing a Spanx from head
it hides everything. It's great.
Tracy.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. Here's something else that you may like. This doesn't fit me the right way. This does not have a tag on it. I wore it once. I don't even know if that brand means anything to you.
No, but it's a beautiful
Majorella.
red lace skirt.
Yeah, it's in perfect condition. I'm not going to wear it.
Okay, and that's
Okay.
the thing is that it's not only brands that are known, it's just like that it fits the style.
We're going into the red section, and I'm also known too, Dr. Boca. I don't know what your psychology textbooks would say about someone who buys the same exact thing in multiple colors. This is another twin set. Maybe it's because I have a twin brother. I don't know. But this is a black and this is a red. They're 3/4 sleeves. They kind of just hang. They've got a little ruffle. It sort of just, it hides whatever you want it to hide. This, I think maybe I wore no times. This I know I wore if once, that's all I wore it.
Okay. Are you ready to part
I'm
with
ready
them?
to part with
Both
it.
of them.
Both of them.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at this.
You
Goodbye.
guys are doing great.
Don't you feel light and airy and
This was another dumb idea I had.
Oh, that's stunning, right?
54 called. I mean, the only thing that's 54 is my age almost, but I don't think I'm ever wearing this.
It's
You're not
stunning
right.
though.
You want to wear it, DB?
I mean, I would try it to borrow, but no, sell it. It's fine.
Okay.
But it is a stunning dress.
Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh, this is just in case the tulle skirt wasn't
Oh, great.
Sometimes you have to have, I don't know, if you're going to be in a mariachi band, maybe you're co-hosting on the Carol Burnett show and there's a mariachi, or Ricky Ricardo calls and they need some of this. I don't know.
So Tracy, I have a question about all that, right?
yeah.
I've always been the type of person that I like to have classic,
Yeah.
and then I have several statement pieces,
Yep.
right?
Is this the same?
But the issue is when you live in a community like we do that's small,
And you
right?
wear it
And
once.
you wear it once, and with social media now, everybody sees you in it. How much sense does it make to have all these statement pieces where you feel like you can't wear them again?
Here.
Or
Before you answer that, and we're talking statement, maybe we should talk about this little statement number.
you wore that to your 50th.
I know, which, see, you remember. I've never worn it since. That was almost 4 years ago. I guess we're sweeping it, right? This is Fiorucci.
Do you think that you're going to wear it again?
No.
Okay.
I mean, am I?
Really?
Like, you think I'm wearing this again?
I don't know. I could see you putting that together with like a black something.
Really? What, I mean, what would you style? Let's use Tracy's style expertise.
So I could see this either with like long denim skirt,
Okay.
wide leg flowy pants.
Okay.
There's many things that you can do with it.
Yeah.
What did you wear it with?
I wore it with black, kind of like tight pants and high heels.
Yeah, I could see it with like white satin or black
Okay.
satin. Like,
Mhm.
I definitely think that there are ways to style it, and
Okay.
immediately, it has a little bit of
A little stain.
yeah.
Oh, well, then maybe you wouldn't take it anyway. So maybe that's the sign that I
That's
should
the
keep
sign
it.
that you should keep it
Okay.
and get it dry cleaned.
Okay.
And if you don't wear it in a year,
Donate or whatever.
consign. No,
Okay.
if this
Oh,
comes
if
out.
that comes out. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what are we doing about this
All right.
thing?
So, funny enough,
Yeah.
I've had at least 2 or 3 people consign these.
Okay.
Flew out the door.
Really?
Yep.
I'm hot just looking at it. Let's consign it and see what happens.
It will fly out the
Okay.
door.
So you're okay with statement pieces then?
I am very okay with statement pieces.
Okay.
Yes. I know that people, it's a small community and people see, but I think that I believe I love classic investment pieces, but I do think that there's nothing wrong with adding a flair and fun into your wardrobe.
Well, here, I don't know what you would call this, but this is a pantsuit, but see the bottom situation
Yeah.
happening here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it like tuxedo, but I'd say like tuxedo adjacent, with the buttons down. I don't know. It's like a little, I think that energy I was going for was like tuxedo chic and sexy, and I did wear it, but it didn't really land, or it landed and the plane, it took off, it landed, and now we're on a different flight somewhere else. So I don't know what your thoughts are, but
If you're not going to wear
I'm not
this,
going to wear it again.
I think that
Too
this
big on me.
will also go.
Okay, so this is a 2-piecer, and Jonathan
It's Jonathan
Simka.
Simka,
Yeah, I didn't
yeah.
even realize. So okay, so that's a nice brand. I don't want to be like a label whore, but I didn't even realize. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to wear him anymore. Okay, goodbye, Jonathan. Bye. Here's something you want to talk about, a labor of love. Okay, so this is a Moschino top. Okay, I wore this. Ready? Drum roll.
Ta-da.
To my rehearsal dinner. Okay.
Wow.
In 2000 and I guess that was 2004. Okay. And the only reason why I'm bringing that up is Dr. Boca, do you remember in some of our sessions from way back when we talked about body image and I said,
Yeah.
you know how like everyone's got that one pair of pants that you use as like your skinny pair of pants to gauge
Sure.
how you're doing? Well, the pants that I wore this with were those pants, those leather theory pants that I am proud to say I finally not given away, not consigned, thrown in the garbage just for my mental health. Okay. But this
Good.
has withstood the test of time. And I feel as though, forget the rehearsal dinner, the wedding, all that. But if you think that this is classic, I would like to keep it.
You should definitely keep
Okay.
it.
It's a beauty.
I mean, what's not to love about a sexy black tank
Yeah.
top that has some accent to it?
Yeah.
If
Okay.
I would tell you, unless you were like, I'm ready to part with it, I would tell you to keep this. This
Okay,
is
I'm gonna keep
stunning.
it.
Look
Okay.
at Dr. Boca. Look at what we just created.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would never even think to get rid of that top.
I know,
It's-
but
it's
if
amazing.
I'm following, a little bit of the guideline of
Yeah.
if you haven't worn it, and I
Yeah, you need to
haven't.
put that
But
back.
Rachel, you've
Yeah.
been living under a rock.
Okay, here's another one. Ready for this, guys?
I'm
I mean,
ready.
talk about getting your money's worth. This is like size -0. Okay, this is not a handkerchief. This is the skirt. Okay, it's, you know, that Chanel-esque whatever. And then this is the matching bolero. I have literally worn it a million times, if not 2 million times. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you think someone else is going to enjoy it, I'm actually happy to let it set sail.
So you don't think that you're going to wear it again?
No,
Okay.
I'm definitely not going to wear the
So
skirt.
that I understand. Do you think that you will wear the jacket again?
If I kept the jacket, maybe. The skirt, I'm willing. It's a hard no. I'm not wearing. I mean, what you think I'd be upset if I got rid of that? I do love it, but
Well,
I
you
just
can
felt
love
like.
it,
But
but
then I have this one, and
You
then
have
I
so
have
many
another
jackets.
blue one. I
then-
have a lot
yeah.
in
yeah,
this
you have a lot of
genre.
jackets.
A lot.
It'll go as a suit.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, Rachel, you like jackets are one of your signatures.
Yeah.
You have so many of them that
How
I
about
think you
this?
should part.
Clover Canyon. I wore this to death back in the day. I'm probably not going to wear it. This is crisscross applesauce in the back. It's summery. I wore it with powder blue. I wore it with white jeans. I enjoyed it. And now I feel like I don't know that I'm wearing that again. Someone's going to buy that,
Someone's
right?
going to buy that.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah.
All right. It was fun while it lasted.
Toodles.
Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. Here's something. Let's talk about this in terms of classic. And maybe this is, again, some therapy and some fashion where I'm going to ask the question and then I'm going to remove myself from it. Labels. People tend to think like, oh my God, because it's a whatever, I have to keep it forever. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a classic. So with that being said, the craze of Ver Leger, right?
Yep.
I wore this once. I probably am still paying for it. Okay. And it just didn't do much for me other than I went broke. So is it a classic? Is it a trend? Is it just an expensive trend that's not a classic? What are your thoughts?
I think that this is like has a groupie following.
Okay.
So everybody wants to have at least one piece.
Okay.
But if this is something I don't think this is a classic.
Okay.
I think if it was the little black skirt or the little dress,
Well, it just so happens when you say black, I have this one in black that I'm not willing to part
and
with.
you shouldn't,
Because I feel like one is enough, and and I'd rather the black. This is a little kitschy for me, and if someone else can enjoy it, then
they will.
sayonara.
Yes.
Okay.
Good for you.
Yep. DB, you proud of me?
I've said it a couple of times, so I'm super proud of you. And I want to add, and Tracy, help me understand this. You know, I always feel like when you go onto the trends, you run the risk that it doesn't look good on your body type, like not to always follow all the trends and to stay more tried and true to what looks good on your body versus just, you know, getting onto like the barrel jeans or something. You got to kind of have to dress for your body, correct?
You do have to dress for your body. You have to dress what makes you feel good about you and for that day or that event that you're going to, or how you want to feel that day. So if you want to feel comfortable, then you're going to wear comfortable clothes. If you want to feel powerful and strong, then you're going to be wearing a jacket and suit, or, you know, you want to dress for how you feel and what makes you feel good and confident about yourself. So here's an example of something
that has a little water stain. Okay.
So if you were to get it dry cleaned and it came out, I would take it immediately, but I can't take it because somebody would say,
right, there's a stain. Okay. I love that. And to the listeners and viewers too, that is important that you're aware of that. That even, and you know, sometimes stuff comes back from the dry cleaner, you've paid the money for it and it still didn't come out. So just maybe be mindful of checking and double checking.
Yes.
How about these shorts are about as old as my kids, perfect condition. I did wear it, but I know I'm not wearing these again.
Absolutely.
I think these will sell.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
Okay. Goodbye.
Absolutely.
It was fun. They were fun and I love them, but I think that this was another kind of fun purchase. These are 25 is, We the Free.
Yeah, free people.
Free People.
Yeah.
Okay. I wore them to, these are metallic. They had their moment with me, but someone else can have a moment.
They will go.
Okay. Now here's something interesting. Okay. Do you take like Zara?
As long as it's a new or like new condition.
Okay. So these are both, this was something that, sometimes someone like me that does get lazy because I stay home a lot, I see something online, my eyes and imagination are bigger than how it ends up looking on my body. So not only were the pants way too big and it just wasn't worth it to try to rearrange it, but now they've just taken up space in my closet. But someone who it's the right size and whatever, they're perfect condition. Yes. And I don't even think I wore them once. These I've worn, but they're still in perfect condition. They're just big and I mean, I think they're almost the same type of pant. I'm not wearing them yet.
Yes.
Okay.
They will sell.
So those will sell. Okay.
For sure.
All right. Moving right along.
So Tracy, if they don't sell, what happens?
So typically, when I first started the business, I would give back the unsold items because now I have over 900 consigners. Unless they're all luxury items, I return to the consigners no matter what. Non-luxury items, unless there's a special attachment and there's a special circumstance that they want something back, that after 6 months we'll make arrangements that they can have it back. Otherwise, I donate everything to the breast cancer organization.
Oh, that's so nice.
Again.
Okay.
I wore it to death. I've lent it to friends. It's gotten beautiful. The job done. But I think it's had its moment, and I don't know.
Okay.
Sequin be gone.
Boca is very sequence.
Very sequin.
It will go.
It will go. Okay.
Yes, that will go.
Also,
this is, this is something that maybe is a little out of character for me. I don't even know. My guess is that I got it online, but it was sort of like I was channeling ladies' luncheon, maybe. What's the horse race where you have to wear the hat?
Kentucky Derby.
Derby. I think I might have wore it belted or whatever. I've worn it several times, and I feel like I don't want to wear it anymore.
Okay.
But it is in nice condition, and the right young woman may want to be a lady in it. I don't know. Right? I mean, we went from let's do the cha-cha with that to maybe let's have a mimosa and behave like a grown-up.
And meet Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. This had a belt to it, and I got this in Europe, and I never wearing it. Oh, here, the belt is in here. Okay, so Tracy.
Yes.
This is a linen dress with a belt. It's lined on the inside.
Yeah.
It's temperamental because, as we all know with linen, if you look at it, by the time you get in your car, it's now wrinkled. So the investment is also not just in the outfit, but it's in the dry cleaning. It's been worn. I mean, all things considered. You tell me, is there a stain on it? Okay. So maybe I keep it and I wear it in the summer. And a lot of times too, what I do, not that I'm such a fashion maven, but it was expensive. I've worn it a million times. Sometimes these things get downgraded. I was telling Tracy, Dr. Boca, before we got going, this is a Catherine Malandrino dress that I've had forever that I used to wear fancy, and now it's so old I wear it as a nightgown.
I think that's the most beautiful nightgown.
Yeah, and Tracy will take it because it's definitely pilled and has some pulls in it, but it makes me feel better about wearing it as a nightgown.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's sustained.
Yeah. So, and what I was saying is, so this maybe, I don't know, maybe this goes over a bathing suit or for a walk on the beach or something, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's just do that, and we'll put that over there.
Okay.
Okay. This, I have to tell you something about this dress. Okay. This dress, many years ago when I had Silver Unpolished, the blog, I wrote an article called My Funeral Dress, not to bring down the energy or anything, but
not
this
at all.
Dress that I wore to almost every funeral when I moved to town. And while unfortunately I've been to many since. I've outgrown it, but it did get the job done, and I don't think that we should resell it and market it as the funeral dress, but I am done with it.
Yeah.
It's in very good
It's
condition.
beautiful.
And I don't think I'm going to be wearing it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to take that.
Do you have a replacement?
I guess I could find one. I mean, I'm not wearing this black one to a funeral, but I'm not wearing this. This is a Nicole Miller. It's one of those just like classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yep.
I'm not going to wear it again.
You're
What?
No.
Rachel, that's
I mean,
a classic dress.
You come take first dibs on what's going, but
But it's classic.
I know, but
Tracy, help me, because to me, it's a
But
black
here's the
dress.
thing. If she's not going to wear it again, then she's made up her mind that she's
Okay.
gotten use out of it.
I know how I felt when I wore it. And like, for instance, back to like, we buy the same dress in multiple colors. Here's that dress. It's a little different iteration. Nicole Miller, same type of thing. This one, it's not even in as good condition because I've worn it to death, but this I would wear again, even with it a little bit tired, than this one that I wore once in perfect condition. I just didn't like how I felt in it.
There you go.
But this one I do.
And to be honest, that's the key word.
Yeah.
Is how do you feel?
I felt better in this one that I've worn a million times than this one I wore once and I didn't feel good in it.
Then get rid of it.
Let's let it go. Let's let it go. How about if we're doing sequin? Now, again, with sequin, I don't know what your thoughts are, Tracy. Sometimes you can't account for every little speck of sequin.
Right.
But this one I wore maybe once, maybe twice. Remember Parker back in the day?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing this again. But I don't know what you think about the condition.
I mean, as long as there is no like pilling, tears, because the sequins are always going to flip back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's never going to be perfect. But as long as there's no absolute noticeable like hole or stain.
And I don't think there is.
No,
so if it works under your contingent, be my guest. I'm not going to wear it again.
Yep.
But that brings me to this Parker dress, which this is another one that is it in style? I don't know. I just know that I loved wearing this, and I don't even know if it fits me, but I feel like I don't want to part with it because maybe it will fit. Maybe I'll have the perfect place to go. And
then you should keep it.
I like it.
Then you should keep it. I'm putting it back.
I agree.
Let's put it back. What do you think? Here's a raincoat that I felt like I needed to have because what if it rains? And I've maybe worn it twice. I don't know that I'm wearing it tomorrow. And if it rains, I'll get wet. You want it?
Sure.
Okay. DB, getting rid of it?
I'm
All
impressed.
right, we're sweeping it.
I had visions that it was going to be much harder for you to part with things.
Well,
Agreed.
How would you speak to that, Dr. Boca? Is it that I'm just really ready for like a cathartic, full-blown cleanse? Or I just want to get out of here to have a reason to shop at the Curated Closet and start over.
I think that you're opening yourself up for new things.
Let's talk about this. Tracy and I, in full disclosure, off camera, we had a little debacle over this one. Okay. This is an Alice and Olivia. I don't even know what you would call this, but I have worn this every way and twice on Tuesdays for a million years. I've worn it dressy. I've worn it over jean shorts. I've worn it hanging around the house as like a Mrs. Roper thingamarall. And Tracy said, but are you going to wear it again? Or where are you going to wear it to? And I said, I don't know, but I just don't think I want to get rid of it.
Then you shouldn't.
So I don't even know what it is. Like, what is this? Is this like a long
lace vest or like, yes, it goes over whether it's a bathing suit or shorts or pants or jeans or skirt or still it can be worn in so many ways. And, you know, Alice and Olivia make beautiful pieces.
Okay.
And I think that if this is something that you've worn so much and you think that you'll continue wearing, then you should not part with it.
Okay, I'm going to keep it. I don't know where I'm going in, but I don't want to get rid of it. How about this thing? I think I'm ready to get rid of this. This is probably as old as my kids. There was a store in East Boca a million years ago that I don't even think is in business anymore. But this is, I don't know what I was thinking. This is a jean trench coat. Where am I going with this?
Somebody's going to
Really?
swipe it right up.
This is like Inspector Gadget. I mean, I just don't think I'm ever wearing this. Get rid of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Goodbye. It's in perfect condition.
It's great.
Now, can you please remind our listeners and the viewers, if in the event that I have now seller's remorse,
Yes.
talk us through what that process looks like.
So if you decide after I take everything that you changed your mind on something, I'll give it back to you.
Okay. Is that how that works?
Yes.
I don't think I will. I just think for informational purposes, we want to share with the viewers, like, then what happens?
However, when I start going through and inventorying it and processing it per our signed contract, we have ownership of all of the items for 6 months.
Great. Okay.
So you can't take anything back for 6 months.
Okay. Here's another something I'm thinking of as I'm having a hot flash. I bought this fairly recently. Okay. This is Anthropology. It's got these cute little buckle things, whatever. I've gotten my money's worth and I wore it. And like, I just feel like the ship sailed. Now this, but winter, you're not taking winter
not
clothes.
right now.
No, okay. That's important to tell our listeners.
Right. I'm not taking like winter sweaters or winter coats or boots or
none. We'll have to do this maybe again in the winter time.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Every season, Rach.
How about this? I'm over this. If we're in the denim era here.
Oh my goodness. We all had those.
We all had these. I mean, I've worn it to death. The dry cleaner tag is on it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wear this again.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye. Yep. It's though I love, and you got to have a lot of those. I'm not willing to part with that, but that.
And to our listeners, it was a denim vest.
It was a denim vest.
Didn't
you buy a denim jacket or no?
From you?
Yes.
Okay. I bought, from you, and that's probably somewhere on that side. I bought, and here's where like the proof really is in the pudding. The last time I was at the Curated Closet after the podcast where I felt like I was left out on, I went in and Tracy had this fabulous bomber puff sleeve cropped leather jacket. And I was like, I have 4 jackets in my closet, but they don't look like that. And that I feel like is what I want to replenish with. And now today I'm going to give you, when we go into the other closet, which we won't bore the listeners with, but I'm going to now hold true to my word. And I'm going to give you those 3 leather jackets because I know I won't wear them. And I think that really is, maybe it's my growth. Maybe it's me seeing that the proof is in the pudding, that if you get rid of stuff that you haven't worn and then it's replaced with something that feels new and refreshed, even if it's not new, it's new to you. Right. And when I wore the new jacket that I bought from you, I felt like $1 million.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tracy.
You're welcome. It's my
pleasure. And I think, Tracy, that's also why it didn't, I would have thought at the beginning that this was going to be very challenging for Rachel. But I do think that there's 2 wonderful things about cleaning out your closet like this. One is, well, there's a couple, I guess. One is we're oftentimes reminded about stuff that we haven't seen in forever. Right. And we kind of go back to how did we feel in it or have we worn it? But 2, once we start releasing some of this, we realize, oh, it's not so bad. And it gives us the opportunity to make money. And also, right, we can buy new stuff and feel good because it's all new to us. So I think that's why it's not so hard for Rachel to do this.
And that's the whole concept is if it's just taking up space, this is gorgeous.
This was a gown. Sorry to interrupt, DB. That I did wear. I wore it to my best friend's daughter's wedding. It's I'm also seeing themes in myself. This was another high-low skirt I'm giving to Tracy. This is sheer on the bottom, but it was a fitted little corseted thing on top. And look, it does fit beautifully. But the idea now, it's kind of like I'm buying what you're selling here. That if I get rid of it, it opens up an opportunity for me to buy something new. And I wore it and I enjoyed it. And I was, to Dr. Boca's point, photographed in it. And now let's let someone else enjoy it. It's in perfect condition.
And you're going to make money off of it. And then, just think of all these things sell. You'll get a nice chunk of money.
Fabulous.
I got an almost $300 check the other day. I was very happy.
Oh, that's amazing. some of this, the reason I'm not showing you some of this stuff is that I'm harboring a friend stuff here. And I mean, I would sell their stuff, but it's their stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll send them over to you next.
Okay.
Let's see what else. I don't know. I mean, Dr. Boca, for the purposes of just redundancy, maybe Tracy and I keep going here. Maybe you have final thoughts or questions, or we want to ask Tracy to remind our listeners where she can be reached, and we'll continue to do this, and then maybe we'll have a part 3 and we'll see how this stuff goes, and maybe I'll get to come into the store next time and buy, and we'll go through the rest of the stuff. But any final thoughts? And Dr. Boca, any final thoughts?
I mean, I was just going to say before Tracy ends it is that I think this was amazing. Tracy, you are a gift to people in our community, because I think this is a laborious task that nobody ever wants to like jump into their closet, get all emotional, figure out what's in, what's not in, what fits, what doesn't fit. It's overwhelming. To do it with somebody who has style, but also to do it with somebody who kind of can help sort and deal with some of that anxiety, it is life-changing. And then to know that we can go visit our stuff and find other stuff, right, is great. So I thank you. I mean, it was a little overwhelming when I like signed on, because I had no idea where we were going with this. But Rach, I'm super proud of you. And Tracy, I hope you can kind of share with our listeners where not only they can find you, but you know, what you are looking for right now, that if they have it in their closet, or if they want to invite you into their closet, they might be able to do that. Can you tell them all that information?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, so if you are interested in consigning, we are requiring an appointment to be made, and that can be done sending an email, or through our website, through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Our website is www.curatedclosetshop.com. And we are happy to make an appointment. We are taking spring and summer items. So no more winter sweaters, boots, coats. And it's really fun and awesome. That's really fun and awesome.
I never wore. Sorry to interrupt here. This, I don't think I should. Yes, but look at how expensive it was. I've never worn it. It was on sale. It was on sale. I'm keeping it though, because this is for ski season. I'm keeping it.
Cute.
Again, I mean, I just need to make sure that I get on the slope.
We'll think about it next winter.
Yeah. Okay.
And we go through in the store the items that you bring. Everything needs to be in new or like new condition. These are a pair of pants that.
Right. You want to tell them about these real quick?
Yeah, I think they're adorable. They're frame, and Rachel was like, they're too big. I'm never going to wear them. And she's like, they look like they look like they've
gone through the ringer, but this is how they were intended when purchased. And I know I'm not going to wear them again. And
someone else will.
Okay. Goodbye.
So
I'm having so much fun here now.
I know.
So conversation. I'm just now cleaning.
What can I get rid of?
I know, right?
It's so.
It is cathartic. It is cathartic. And I do encourage you guys, if you are local, get on Tracy's website, make an appointment. It really does feel great. It not only lightens your load literally, but it really does lighten your load emotionally and mentally. And now the excitement of, I'm sure many of us, we lay in bed and we know we have a place to go, and what am I going to wear? And maybe I'll wear this and maybe I'll wear that. Now you can kind of like take a breath of fresh air and see your options. First of all, like there's something I'm like, oh, I forgot about you, or, oh, I missed you. And then it does open up the floodgates to see what else is out there that you can replace.
Yeah, absolutely.
And out with the old, in with the new. It's a new season. And I feel lighter as it is. Dr. Boca, thank you initially for even bringing me into the Curated Closet, even though it was the online. And now, Tracy, thank you for coming into my closet to go back out to the Curated Closet. I thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, it's been my pleasure.
It's been great. Dr. Boca, Thank you for spending time with us here in the closet. To the listeners and the viewers out there, if you have questions, comments, concerns, you can find us on unpolishedtherapy@gmail.com. You can email us there, or Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Look for us at Unpolished Therapy Podcast. I appreciate you. This not only, forget the corner of audacity and advice, this has been the corner of clutter and now unclutter. But I'm so excited. This was so much fun. Thank you all. We will see you next time when our wheels and yours get spun upside down. Thanks, guys.
Great sesh, girls. Hey, everyone, like what you heard? Then don't miss out on what comes next. Subscribe now and please give the girls a 5-star rating. Learn more at www.unpolishedtherapy.com. Find and like them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We'll see you next week when Rachel Silver-Cohen and Dr. Boca ditch the couch, grab the mic, and break down all the wreckage.